finished doing the setup, and it's going to be interesting because there are many benefits for being close formation foot or heavy foot, and there are none in the Thracian army, whereas it's almost entirely the Greek army is almost entirely heavy foot. And here they are. So the only chance we've got is to try and get around his flanks, which is why I've got this entire front here covered with light infantry and light cavalry, and I've put all of the medium foot on the flanks in the hope that I can somehow get around the sides here. He's got raw hoplites, they're in the rear rank, and mercenary and citizens. Oh, he's got some light troops over here, but very few, so that's where we've got our advantage. Let's see how we go. I'll stop recording now. So we jumped to the end, and this is the left flank where most of the action was, and here the terrain allowed the Thracians to successfully attack the hoplites, and elsewhere the AI didn't play very well in the sense that it didn't try to keep a straight line, and by sending in the peltasts to shoot at the hoplites caused the AI to charge every single one of them all along the line, and it broke up the line. So that's how we got to this point. And here we're looking at the right flank, where the hoplites did better, and the medium foot could basically just retreat and get broken. But still, the hoplites eventually got surrounded. Made some ineffectual attacks with the light horse. But it was mostly what was happening on my left flank that got me the game. You see there's a big hill, it's had some rough terrain on it. That really made a difference. And there we have it, the end of the game. So now we can go on to the next one. We only lost 10%, that's pretty good. So the next game is against the Scythians, or the Scythians, however you want to pronounce it. And so the idea for this is the treaty with that Sitalkes made with King Octomacades eventually would have broken down. I mean, obviously he would have made a treaty to begin with to secure his northern flank. But later, it seems he may have actually attacked the Scythians. Of course, having the Getae in his army would have made that easier for him. So let's start. And it's the same conditions as before. Got to get 40% to win. So let's have a look at the army now. So as you can see, we now have quite a few extra troops in it that we didn't have before, such as the Getae and so we've got the horse archers and but we've only got 21 points to spend, unfortunately. So there's not much to choose from here. It looks like, in fact, we won't be able to choose anything because there's nothing that costs less than 24 points, I think. And it looks like we can't reduce the numbers at all. So we've got the Empire army, which includes the mercenary hoplites. Having defeated the Greeks, we can now incorporate them into our army as well. And although only a few, and mostly they're mercenaries, because there was a account by Xenophon of how he fought with the Thracians as mercenaries. So again, then we've got the poorly armed rabble, and still we can't find anything that's less than 21 points. So we're just going to have to give up on our quest, I think, for this. And but you'll notice now we have the DI swordsman as well. So that's quite nice. They're mentioned by Thucydides specifically. And we've got some Thracian warriors, they're the slightly better ones. Oh well. We managed to reduce the number of archers, and I think it gave us 53 points, so we can try something else. Like a Thracian spearman unit, maybe. They've turned out to be pretty good. They were able to hold off the hoplites for a short while at least. We don't think probably the hoplites would be good against the Scythian heavy cavalry, but rather slow moving. Probably we'd do better off with more cavalry, I suppose. So we'll just auto deploy them for now, and then sort it out afterwards. And usually for steppe terrain we've actually got some hills, and we've got some useful patches of marsh or something like that. That should make it easier for us. Still got another general to... I'll just put that on 1 for now. Now we will end the recording for now while we deploy.